And we're back. Now, just like last time this happened, I overshot the levels. And I did not click back on the game. So I overshot the levels. Not too bad here, but the sub-levels, like the other ones, I overshot by like 5 apiece. So we had significantly more skill points. I also saved right before coming back here to fight this boss. Oh, I also changed back to their main ones for this fight, because why not? So I saved right before this boss, so if it does crash again, I at least don't have to run through, level grind everyone, go through all the story shit, because I forgot to save for that too, and that took like 20 minutes. So please don't crash. Alright, here we go. You got any abilities that are actually useful in this? Not really. He doesn't have any breath attacks. I didn't heal. That's bad. I really should have healed. I really should have went back and healed after I noticed I didn't heal. But I didn't. Just gonna cast multi-heal, why not? I should be good. I'm definitely gonna be good with levels for the entire rest of this run. Well, up until post game. Post game on the level, but I should be good up until the final boss. Doesn't that lower attack? Wow. Crit one, missed one. Nope, it strikes you with terror so you don't do anything. Oh, and if you're wondering why their stats are significantly higher than what they were, it's because that's how powerful the skill trees are. They give you a lot. Like Mirio and myself have just insane amounts of health now. Sue and Nezure have just insane amounts of mana now, and Sue pretty much is always going to attack first. So it's really good that my healer has that, because her agility is just insanely high. Alright, so I got the arrow. Now I can go create the bridge over the Magmaro. Rocky, just lie down. You got 30 minutes before anyone's going to come and get you. But not having to level up, like level grind for the entire rest of this run is just sit down, Rocky. It's really good, because then I won't have to risk the game crashing anymore. Just to be safe though, I am going to save. I'll heal when I get to the other town. I have a lot of money. Yeah, so Rocky. Why am I zooming? I'm already here. So I shouldn't have to buy too much new armor in the shop in the next town, because this is the last town that has shops. And technically when you unlock a new shop post-game in Stornway that has like higher ranked shit, but this should be the last town before, what are you doing, Rocky? You, just lie down. Just lie down somewhere. Dummy. Now, Greynarl is the first boss I'm worried about, because I feel like he could kill me pretty easily. I am not worried about the pig though. The pig is like the boss immediately after Greynarl. He is a pushover as fuck, dude. Like, I beat him solo in my first playthrough because I didn't know you could leave and go grab your allies. That's how easy that boss is. Hootham Gore, the owl dude, he's pretty difficult. And then the tiger guy fucked me up. I had to refight that tiger guy like 8 times before I finally beat him in my first playthrough. Like, the Gortress is actually pretty challenging. And then Corvus comes in and he's like, "Oh, you thought that last area was hard? No, that last area was some puss ass shit." Oh, this is also the longest run in the game in between towns. I still have to go through like another map. It's probably gonna be a good like 2-3 minutes before I make it to the next town just from running, and that's if I don't run into enemies. If I run into enemies, I add like 2-3 minutes per enemy. After I run through this map, I have to run through this map, and then I have to run through another map, and then I finally get to town. Sit down, Rocky. Someone will come and get you in like 30 minutes. Alright? Well, actually, probably more around 50 minutes, but still, you got time. You can go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Yeah, and I'm not fighting any of these guys because there's really no reason to. Yeah, go on, lie down. Good boy. What are you doing? I have to keep shifting my gaze between running away from enemies and watching my stupid dog do whatever the fuck he's doing right now. He's like burrowing under blankets, but he's doing it as if he doesn't want to be under the blankets even though he dived headfirst into the blankets. He is the stupidest dog alive. Alright, finally at the town. Just gotta walk up this staircase up here, and then we're there. That didn't take too long. Rocky, will you stop being stupid? Alright, rest at the inn. Save the game, go to the shop. Actually, I'll go to the shops before I save the game. But I'll be able to get the rusty sword in the last dungeon, and the rusty sword is kind of a letdown when you consider how overpowered the oh, that's right, I'm down a mini medal because of I didn't open up the chest when I ran through. That sucks. Yeah, but the rusty sword is kind of a letdown in comparison to the falcon blade. already have that. The King Axe, here we go. Giant Wrench is one of the best hammers in the game, hilariously. Alright, everyone got their upgraded weapon except for Sue, who already had it because I got really lucky with that Equinox fight. Now let's see what the armor shop will give me. Power shield. Helmet. Mirror armor. The dark robe. There's a decent amount of shit here I need to buy. Well, let's start with the skirt since it's really cheap. Wait, seriously? These random ass pants are better than my steel pants? I think I'm gonna equip it too. You know what? Yeah, why not? I'll have her equip the bracers, and her equip the mittens. Oh wait, no, I have shit to sell. No, I don't want to sell items. Definitely should sell the snakeskin whip. I can sell that's a lot of money actually. I can sell you. I'm pretty sure I can make this into a much better one. The moon axe can go. I don't need Giga Steel. Steel broadsword can go too. I do not need that many magic shields. I'll sell 4 of them. Whoops. I can only buy 1 power shield, that sucks. Yeah, I'll sell one of these. Might as well sell that. Nothing really good there to sell. That is right. I lost the gold bar. Shit, I didn't want to go out yet. And instead of buying that last shield, I am going to go to Stornway and see if I can't make the ethereal shield or whatever it's called. Because I have the shield and I have the 2 stones I need. So hopefully I know I needed like one other ingredient for each of those, but hopefully it's not like too hard to get. Cause I remember the stones were the big issue for those. No, not weapons. I mean, I'll just check out what I can get. Where? Okay, here's the enchanted. Oh, it's literally just the stones. And I'll give that one to Nezure. Yeah, because this thing. Yeah, 23 defense, 3.5. 27, 4. So it's got slightly lower defense, but it also gives you magic bending and magic might, so it's really good in that way. Alright, so now I got the ethereal shield. See if I can't make any weapons. Well, I know I need the falcon blade for that one, so that's worthless. I need a sorcerer's ring and one more sage elixir for that. Yeah, so this is the high power ass endgame staff. Let's see if I can't make a better whip. Okay, this thing is cursed, so I don't want it. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure if it's cursed now. Like, I'm fairly confident these two are cursed, but I'm not sure about the last one. Well, either way, the Dragon Tail one is really good. And I'm pretty sure Queen's Whip is post-game. So there's really no reason to get the Demon one anyway. And then this is the endgame whip. Let's see if axes. Ooh, if I get a Monarch mark, I can upgrade my King's Axe. I forgot the Avalanche Axe is for some reason the strongest axe. And you needed 3 Icicle Dirks, which are daggers, to make it for some reason. But then this thing nearly has 200 attack, and if you get the super strong one, it does have 200 attack. I want to see what gloves. I'm guessing it's these ones, the apprentice's gloves. Yeah, these ones seem like, okay, yeah, these ones can be used by both sage, mage, whatever, fuck it. So this is definitely like the 2% drop of, yeah, this is the 2% drop for the non-offensive classes. And then here's the full level of this one. It doesn't seem like it jumps up all that much, but they're gloves, so they're not supposed to jump up all that much. Alright. Even though I didn't buy everything from the shop, I shouldn't need it. Like, all I really need is mini metals. And I have a place where I can farm those. Alright, I need to talk to like an old lady or something before they let me in. So you? Alright, I remember, so Grey Gnarl is hilarious. Because the way at first he's really pissed off that you're there. and the way you calm him down is you get him absolutely shit-faced. Like, you bring him this tub full of beer so strong it makes a dragon drunk after like one sip. I did not want to go into the inn, I wanted to save, so that way I have a good point. So he gets pissed off after you fight him, and he like refuses to help you. I probably should open that chest, but whatever. And then you just get him just wasted out of his mind, and he's like, yeah, whatever, I'll fucking help. And when I was a little kid, like when I was playing this when it first came out in like 2010, I had no goddamn idea that that was what was happening. I thought he just really liked juice for some reason. But no, he was getting wasted. Probably would help if I equipped Nejire with the shield I made for her. Has one less defense than the current one, but it definitely makes up for it in the other ways. So, she is definitely defensively lacking, but she's not really there for defense. And can I please fucking get Kabuff? Like, seriously. You usually get, in RPGs, you usually get a spell that raises the entire team's defense way before this point. I think I have to be like level 70 to get Kabuff, which would suck. And then there's Kaumph, which I'm not even sure if you can learn it, but I know there is like one enemy that has it or something. Dude, I have no fucking idea though how I'm gonna be able to handle those legacy bosses, because I foresee them fucking me up pretty bad. I'm definitely gonna have to farm up and get like all the good armor, all those like 10% drop weapons before I even think about fighting them. Like even Barmos, I am going to want to get as much of the grotto armor as I can before I fight him. Because he's still pretty scary, even with all just being able to use magic mirror and him not dispelling it until like level 8, which you need to get him to level 16 in order to get the good drop, because like the drops change based on what level they are too. And he has this one drop that you need for like they all have like different colored orbs, and you need those orbs for like really good drops later on. And he doesn't start dropping his orbs until level 16. Actually, I don't think any of the legacy bosses stop dropping their orbs until level 16. So that is kind of bad. Because that means if I want like the super high power, the golden armor that you get, I'm going to have to farm legacy bosses at level 16. And some of them I couldn't even beat at level 1, so... Yeah, but I'm definitely going to get the Falcon Blade before I go fight Corvus. I think that's 40 mini medals, so I'll just go to that spot where you can grab one at the beginning of the game and just grind them up there. Since I know this is borderline a thing that's okay, because like technically speaking, mini medals would be completely fine for saying it's not okay to farm those up, like in that cheating way. It's just I don't want to have to just waste time running through grottos since I'm recording this. I don't want to have to waste time running through like baby ass grottos just to get mini medals, because that is the only good way to get them before you can fight the legacy bosses, because the legacy bosses also guaranteed drop a mini medal every time you kill them. So after you're able to fight them, you kind of have more mini medals than you know what to do with. But before that point, you just kind of it's really slow and painful. This is where the Hades helm is, which is a really good defensive item, but it is cursed, so I cannot take it off after putting it on. However, I am fairly confident you need it for a recipe to get a uncursed helmet that is really good. That'll be a good, That'll be a good midpoint. Wow, Nejire is still hitting first. That's impressive, considering how much speed Sue has on her. I think there's like 2 more rooms of this dungeon before it's just the final boss. Well, not the final boss, but like the boss of the dungeon, Grey Gnarl. And then you have to fight a boss all by yourself, which should not be an issue for me at all. Alright, yeah, this is... nope, nope. I'm gonna get out of this area where enemies can spawn and then heal up. Nice. It didn't even hit you. Why are you mad at her? Oh dear. That did nothing. That guy was angry horny. What the fuck? And then he died in 1 hit. Pretty sure there's like a blue chest somewhere on this path. Yeah, there is right there. So I'll grab this and then heal everyone. Alright. Now, let us see if I can putting on that cursed helmet, it gives me the exact same amount of defense, but it looks different from what Mirio has, so I think I will wear it, even though it is cursed and I can't take it off. So I can't take it off without going to a church and like paying them to take it off for me. And that's actually, now that I think about it, that kind of backfired on me because I'm gonna have to take it off pretty much immediately after this boss fight. So that kind of sucks. Everyone's good. Did I unlock the zoom? Okay, yeah, I did unlock zoom to this area, but I should not need it. This is where Grey Gnarl comes out, the Dragon of Light. And he is past his prime, to put it lightly. And he is nowhere near as strong as he should be. But then later on in the grottos, he is the final boss of the grottos. Because, like, you can only encounter him at, like, level 95 to 99 in very specific grottos. And he is, hands down, the hardest non-legacy boss in the game. So, I'm definitely going to want to fight him. No. I want... yeah, that one. Oh, right. I should be using Dragon Slash, not Falcon Slash. I can't remember if Grey Gnarl has any spells. I know he does have breath attacks, I just can't remember if he has any spells. Yeah, like there's that. Nice. That actually still did quite a bit for not being Dragon Slash. Ow. Yeah, Dragon Slash is doing pretty much the exact same amount of damage as Falcon Slash, but Dragon Slash does not require mana, so it is infinitely better for fights against dragons. And he's already dead. And this guy, like, Grey Gnarl doesn't help you at first because he thinks you're like part of the Imperial army that's trying to kill all the Celestials, and him included, since I think he's not Celestial, but I think since he's the Dragon of Light, he's like Celestial kin. What does he say? All right, yeah, you just gotta go and get the booze for him. Why can't I? Oh, right, I can't use zoom because the old lady cuts you off. Or like cutscenes. And I don't want to end the episode before I can save, and there's like one more fight. Wait a minute. No, I can just go to a different town. I'll just go to Wormwood and save there, and then end the episode. Because I am gonna shut it down, like stop recording for a bit, edit the videos I recorded, do all that good shit. Alright, well, that's that.